Hi there, welcome to ELAGRICO-millionnaires. My name is Kabala. This is a channel that we have created for you who are passionate about agriculture, where we come with some important concepts that can make you as an agricultural entrepreneur to really become a successful one. And our premises is always one that it is possible for one to become a millionaire with 1 hectare of land. Do you know that is possible? Be with us. Please tune in every time. Subscribe to our channel. Please like and share the videos because there are more to come. There is more content that will come really that will bring you more awareness about what you can do with 1 hectare of land as far as agriculture is concerned in Africa. And so today we are just going to briefly discuss entrepreneurship in agriculture. So just kind of an introduction in what you can keep in mind as agricultural entrepreneur, things that you need to look out to and how you can proceed, because it's very important, especially in our community, African community. We take most of things for granted, while they are very important that we really, if we focus on them and do them actually diligently, we can make a lot of out of it. So so our premises is that we will teach you how to make a million with 1 hectare of the land. We teach you how to make a million with 1 hectare of land. It is possible. You just need right knowledge, right information, and how to use that information in order to achieve that level of performance. And at agriculture, at ELAGRICO, we have the land, we have the farm, we have all these things. It's not about just giving you the theory, but it's about theories being actually practiced. So with us, you will have a chance to see what we do. You will have a chance to practice with us. You will have a chance actually to experience what we do at agriculture. We have got actually a lot of things that we are doing as part of ELAGRICO, the millionaires. Now, what we want to discuss today is what kind of approach we can take in terms of agricultural entrepreneurship, because I think it's one of the things that really Africa needs at the moment, because when we talk about development in Africa, it has to come to our mind that it is not realistic to speak to somebody who is hungry about development or about any type of social change, because the immediate needs that he has is food. But in Africa, we have 60% of arable land in the world. So what really do we do with this land, and what kind of activities we can engage in interaction with this land in order to produce there's so much needed food in Africa, so that we don't have to see the situation whereby young Africans grow up in Africa with the dreams located, in France, Germany, or America, but being here, having their dreams in Africa because they know how to use the land and produce whatever is needed for the development of Africa, especially starting from food production. That's very important. The first thing that we need to understand when it comes to agricultural entrepreneurship is just like any entrepreneurship. It involves marketing principles. You see, one of the challenges that we have in Africa is that when you go in our communities, you see people who have produced agricultural products, but the way they expose this thing, in most cases, our products in Africa ends up on the side of the streets, on the walk side, like hawkers. That's where we expose our things, and the manner in which we expose our products really is not encouraging. So it requires that we get to know certain things or certain principles related to the marketing, so that we know that agriculture is also a product, is also a business, right? And being an agricultural entrepreneur, you need to apply certain fundamental principles of business, of entrepreneurship, because it's just a business like any business, you see, so it has to succeed. Now, talking about the marketing in agriculture, The fundamental thing that we need to understand about marketing is the 4 Ps of marketing principles. It's very important. These 4 Ps stands for product, price, place, and promotion. Product, price, place, and promotion. These 4 principles are very important when it comes to the marketing of your agricultural product, because probably by now you have a land that you are working on, you have produced some stuff and stuff like that, but it requires that you put some marketing principles for you to eventually roll down your products. Now, talking about the product, first of all, when you come into business, as we said, agriculture is just also a business like any normal business. You have to consider, first of all, the products that you want to offer to the markets, and also think about the level of competition, about that product. For instance, mostly in Africa we consume chicken, but you need to be able to understand what is the level of competition when it comes to produce chicken. And I'm talking specifically about chicken because most Africans, when it comes to agriculture or farming, the most important, the major target that they have is about chicken, because chicken farming is quite easier, doesn't require a lot of knowledge, in-depth knowledge and technicalities and stuff like that. And at the same time, you find that it's it's an area that is really crowded with many people producing chickens here and there. So you're probably gonna expect competition. But there are areas also that you can look into. For example, rabbits. There's no many people really farming rabbits. So looking into that, and is also one of the meats that people like to eat. There are a lot of people who enjoy really rabbits. So looking into that, and it doesn't require a lot of things, can be a very useful product for you to introduce in the market. So there are a lot of things. So you need to consider the products that you want to offer in the market. It's very important. So apart from products, you have now the price. So for example, as I spoke about chicken, you will see that for you to farm chicken correctly, you will have to build to invest in the infrastructure. So you're gonna have to build the infrastructure. That is an investment on itself, and every penny that you spend in investing for that project to stand up will determine also the price at which you are selling your product or your chicken. So will that price really be competitive in terms of what is being offered in the market? So product is very important. And the number 2 is price. Everything that you do, you're gonna have to sell them to make a profit. So you need to think about the price at which you want to sell your product. Is that price more attractive, more competitive, or what is what are you trying to achieve with the price at which you want to sell your product? And number 3 is the place at which you want to have your business running. And something that you need to keep in mind is that your place of production shouldn't be far from the place, the market points where you want to expose your products. Unless if you have a client base that is familiar with the place where you are doing your activities, so that they can come and then eventually buy from your farm. But in most cases, you will have to transport your products to a selling point or to a market point. You will have to expose them to the clients. So in this case, the difference between the place of production and the place of market shouldn't be far, because especially chicken or whatever else that you want to do, in most cases will require to be well maintained and conserved and stuff like that. So if the distance is quite long, it will involve a lot of expenses on your side to maintain your products nicely on the roads, and that also increase the cost and then plays really significantly on the price that you wanna, the final price that you wanna sell your product at. So the place is very important. So being in a proximity to a place where you want to sell your product is another advantage in terms of the place. So the last P of marketing principles is promotion. So you remember how I started from the beginning. Most of our products in Africa end up on the roadside where we expose them and not really being actually well presented. So that's where comes the skills of promotion. So promotion involves eventually publicity of your products, reaching out to people who can buy your products, who are potential buyers. But most importantly as well, it requires to look into how you present your product to the market. That's where you have you have your label, you have your brand, you have a lot of things that involves in order to to shape or to give a kind of a attractive image to your product, whatever it is, whether you're selling corns, you're selling, I don't know, potatoes, or you're selling, I don't know, yam. It's all about presentation. And when you look in today's business, when you walk into a mall, you find shops that are selling similar things, but what dictates or what defines the choice between different shops that are selling the same products is the presentation, is the way that these products are actually embellished, so to say. So it's very important that you understand how you present your product, whether it's chicken, how you design the presentation, the package, how do you what information you put there. So that plays a lot. So by doing these four Ps of marketing principles will help you to position at least your product in a favorable space when it comes to market, right? You have to study well the products that you want to bring to people. You have to study well the price at which you want to sell that product in order to make a profit. And number 3, you need to study the place at which you want to produce or to establish your business, and your market base where it established is very important. Number 4, you need to think about the promotion. What kind of promotion strategies you will have to implement to get more people getting aware of the products that you are exposing. So I hope these few 4 principles of marketing, especially when it comes to agricultural entrepreneurship, can help you to move from where you are in the year 2023 to advance by implementing some of these strategies to make your business successful. And if you are not yet into agricultural business, we invite you to join ELAGRICO-millionnaires and to register with our course, and we will teach you on how you can start from scratch in transforming your land, in feeding your land to become eventually kind of a productive land that can eventually produce something out of it once you put the seed, you put your seed in the grounds. And we'll teach you on how to grow whatever that you want to grow, whether in terms of farming or in terms of crops growing, stuff like that. So please join ELAGRICO and let's work this together for the benefits and development of Africa. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.